Yes guys, this is two, not one. These are very rare bikes. They're very popular bikes, and I'm actually surprised they did not sell as many as they should have. This is, of course, two SH150i's. They're fuel injected 150cc scooters that are pretty rare. I think they only made them in 2010, right?
They're only rare in the United States. They're the most popular scooter everywhere else, but in the United States they only brought them here in 2010.
It's the same thing with the Honda Elite 110, right? They only brought it here.
2010 only.
I really like that one scooter, the 110, because of the underseat compartment was quite amazing. So this one is...
But this one you don't get much underseat compartment because you've got big wheels on it.
Yeah.
But you just put the trunk on and you got more storage than you could possibly need.
Another smart thing they did is that they put the gas filler here so it wouldn't create that hump. A lot of bikes have the hump and it makes it much more difficult.
Got a nice...
Very rare and very good scooters. Man, that's starts right up.
That's a Honda, baby.
That's the way they should be. Now let's see the black one start up.
So this was a husband and wife scooters, and the husband rode his more. He said even his wife's has 3,787 miles on it. He said he put a lot of those miles on himself. At some point, he used to have a Harley, and she didn't like riding on the back, so he said, well, why don't we get two scooters instead? So they got two scooters, but she didn't ride that much. So this one has 8,271 miles, and this one has about half of that. This one, because he used it more often, has brand new tires on it. The other one still has the tires from 2010.
The stock ones, yeah.
So I'm partial to the red one, and of course, since I'm the one who found them, I'm going to take the low brown one. But I'm going to have to put two new tires on, whereas you already have two brand new tires on.
Yeah.
So, fuel injected, so it's injecting the fuel. Once it turns off, that means you're ready to start it. And they are both ready to go.
So these are extremely popular scooters, except not in the United States, like Anthony said. And the thing is, I'm buying this one, the black one. Yeah, it's a little bit more damaged, but that's pretty darn good. I think I'm gonna definitely go to town with a plastic. Looks like they were stored outside, but yeah, you know, I do like the Elite 110 that was also brought here in the United States only in 2010, and the main reason is that the storage was just so much better on the Elite 110. So this one, the black one, this is the underseat storage. You can put a half helmet, and that's pretty much it. You do not have access to the ability of putting like a much bigger helmet, and that's what I like about the 110. If you can get a 110, it's also fuel injected, but it's got the small wheels. The big wheels like this creates a lot more stability, but the downside is that actually it handles more like a motorcycle. And of course you have that storage. This is your fill cap for the gas. So the gas is a little bit higher up, so the weight is a little bit higher, but that's no big deal. The Honda Elite, the gas was actually here. And of course you got like the hooks for your grocery, but very typical Honda quality. And that's your handbrake. I don't know how to really use that. So let's go for a little spin on the Elites. Oh, I guess this one's not really considered an Elite. Very different feeling than the... Feels very weirdly like... Oh, you know what? I think the front tire is very low. All right, let's see this thing. Then you can see him riding his over there. It feels pretty good. I think this is the way a scooter should be, easy to ride. It's definitely a lot slower steering than the small wheel scooters, but this actually fits me really well. I think, is this trunk off? And it moves pretty well, you know, for a little bike. It really moves quite well.
Mine's got a little bit of a shudder to it on takeoff.
Really? Squid the tire, everything is squid here. Today's actually a very nice day for riding. It's kind of like weirdly strange to be riding the same scooter, but it rides well. This one doesn't have any like stutter in the beginning, so his might be, probably has some old gas. Yeah, it feels extremely different riding this Honda SH150 than the Kymco. I mean, the Kymco feels very much like a maxi scooter. This, what I like about this particular one is that you can put a regular like moped tag on it, and it feels like it's still a moped. You don't even have to tag it with anything else, but of course that's not the real legal way to go about it. So this guy is going going against the
that's some dangerous shit right there.
yeah, filled it up with air. Now we're gonna try it out again. His is popping. I'm just following him. He's got a he's got a plate that I gave him, but I'm a little worried about riding without a plate. That's usually a squid thing. So much better having the proper amount of air on the mopeds or the matching bikes. His and hers. Good thing about this scooter, Jesus, I don't have a license plate, man. Yeah, your bike is like making popping. You want to trade it?
You see how I've got rust?
Yeah, let's see.
Maybe this one sat outside.
Yeah, I mean, they actually kind of look like they sat outside for a while. His has got a few issues, but you know, his has got 5,000 miles less. You know, the interesting thing about this SH150, I did a review of one quite a few years ago, because this is his third SH150, so he's like really into this bike. But you know, the downside of having this bike is that they only made it for 1 year, so you're limited by parts. The parts aren't available, you know. I guess you'd have to go through the Honda dealer, but they did make this in Europe for quite some time. You know, what I like about riding scooters like this is that you can have fun riding in a neighborhood. Even a 50, I think a 50 is even better for riding in a neighborhood. Even a 50 is fun to ride around like a neighborhood like this, and it could be used for transportation if you live near a major city. And I think like having an adventure nearby your city or town or house is actually kind of cool. I think that's why I really like these scooters. You don't have to go far to have an adventure. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.